Hi, welcome back to a brand new video of the Target Individual Program, Target Real Experience. Again, I want to show you guys who the liars are, who the manipulators are, who the psychopaths are, who all the things that they will try to label us as. That is exactly who they are, right? And I keep saying this over and over. You know, Hitler propaganda um, campaigner, or the person that was in charge of the SS propaganda campaign, Joseph Gottlieb. What did he say? He said, accuse them of who we are, call them what we are. Meaning that when people start to push back against what it is that they were doing, that they accuse them of doing the same thing, that they call them the same names, right? And I talk about STIs being the scapegoat, being the distraction, while the masses of people being manipulated, being lied to about technology, about what it is that they're doing, because they want to usher in an era in which they will start microchipping people. And a lot of us already are microchipping. Some of us don't even know it. Some of us don't even know it. Okay? But I'm going to play this. Listen.
Philadelphia prosecutors say the newly released police body camera videos show the fatal encounter happened within seconds of officers pulling up to Eddie Irizarry's car.
This happened a couple years ago, but there's an update from like a month ago on how this all turned out. I'll provide that later in the video.
Happened.
They are crucial evidence in the case.
Listen.
And in many ways, they speak for themselves.
Officer Mark Dial now faces murder and other charges for allegedly shooting to death the 27-year-old man who his family says loved music, cars, and had only a pocket knife in his hand.
Was it reasonable for the cop to fear for his life? If the man only has a knife, and there's a door between him and the officer is the one charging towards him, should he be fearing for his life and need to take immediate action to prevent harm? Obviously, we can't see everything from this angle in the limited video, and we don't have all the information, but apparently prosecutors thought this wasn't justified, because they brought charges. Cops tend to be very hair-triggered. There are type 1 and type 2 errors. Cops tend to prioritize preventing the error of not treating someone as a threat when they actually are, and fail to adequately prevent the error of treating a non-threat as a threat. This video is emblematic of that mindset. Officer safety and citizen safety do not have to be mutually exclusive. Cops need to protect everyone's safety and liberty interests, not just their own.
In a statement, Dial's attorney saying the facts will unmistakably show that Officer Mark Dial was legally justified in discharging his weapon while fearing for his life.
Oh, no, look, they just did the simulated gunshots, right? But they did it very far where I can barely hear it, but I heard it, right? Because again, whenever I show you guys who they are, they will engage in these sort of threats. Okay, they have to make you the boogeyman. They have to engage in covert warfare against you, covert psychological warfare against you, cognitive warfare against you. Right? Keep saying, we know about false flags. Okay, we know how they will orchestrate shit whenever they want to create an agenda, or they want to have an agenda to usher in mass surveillance, all these other things. They are doing this, particularly for us as TIs, right? To try to create the agenda so that they will microchip people and think and make the people believe that they're justified. Okay, that's what they're doing. That's what, and there's no justification, but they will make justification, and a dark triad mindset is always going to be to manipulate people to get whatever it is the dark triad personality type wants. All right.
Prosecutors say the body camera video of the August 14th incident contradicts the original police account, which said Irizarry was driving erratically, got out of his car, and lunged at the officers with a knife.
So that's the police report. The police report said that this young man got out of his car and lunged at the officer. So okay, so you have the car. He shot into the car. All right. The guy that wasn't shot outside of the car. If he got out of his vehicle to lunge at the officer, there would be blood on the floor to show him, or his body would be on the floor. But no, his body was in the car. They shot and killed him in the car, and they lied. They lied. When I talk about, like I said, go and read the article, and I wish I could find it again, where you had a husband whose wife was a police officer, and he was divorcing her, and he was like, since my wife joined the police force, she has become a narcissist, one of the darkest narcissists I have ever known. She lies all the time. Okay? These people are trained to lie. They believe their own lies. And the department cover it up because department heads are liars, manipulators, deceivers. And this is what they do. Now, this has happened a couple years ago. All right? And thank goodness this young man's family had a lawyer who never gave up. That they were able to get the body cam as well as video evidence from houses that had security cameras in there. Okay?
Police later changed the details of that account.
They changed.
Can you imagine if we still lived in an era without security cameras and body cams? Seriously, just think about that for a minute.
Thank you. Thank you. And again, this is why I record. This is why I do what I do. Okay? When people didn't want to believe me, I said, okay. Either y'all are part of it, or y'all too ignorant to see what's going on. And I wanted the world to see what is taking place here in America. That the United States will get on, this representative will get on the world stage, the president, and talk about human rights being abuse of other countries, while abusing black people in this country and treating us like we're nothing. Engaging in non-consensual human experimentation while accusing other nations of doing the same. And I wanted to show the world what they had done to me, my brother, other TIs, and the use of highly classified technology, advanced BCI microchips, and the tactics and methods of what it is they do. When I talk about the ushering of, I talk about the movie Minority Report with Tom Hanks, right? What they are doing, right, particularly now, is that they will be able to fabricate crimes based on a dream you may have, based on a manufactured, manufactured intrusive thoughts. Okay? This is about control. It's not about crime and punishment. It's about control. Understand, if they want to get rid of crime, they would end poverty, because poverty is the biggest driver, the biggest contributor of crime by far. Because most people who commit crime is for basically survival. Most crimes are committed out of survival, for survivalism. And that's the vast majority of crimes that are taking place. But like I said, there is money, there's profit in poverty and profit in crime. So why would they get rid of both? Don't fall for their trick. They are liars. And I don't care how many, I don't know how many videos I gotta show, how many proof that I gotta that I gotta show to show you guys who these people are and what it is that they do. And they will go to church on a Sunday and call themselves good Christians. All right, talk to you guys in the next video.